I'm so glad you asked this question. Now, here's the thing. You might not like my answer, but at least I'm honest. What do you do if a client or prospect pushes back the meeting and that meeting was the next step? Listen, amateur hour sales trainers are going to tell you, that's your fault. You should have been next step obsessed. I agree. You need to set next steps, but it happens. It happens to everybody. Now, it even happens to me. Do you know what I do when somebody cancels a meeting or pushes it back? I say, good, thank you, awesome, or some version of that. Because my pipeline is so damn full with prospects that when one of them cancels a meeting, that's a good thing. Maybe I can actually eat lunch that day. That's the trick. Have so many people in your process and in your pipeline that when one of them cancels, you're like, good.
Be suspicious?
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Zach, I'm so glad you asked this question because less than 0.5% of all salespeople know how to do an introduction before a planned sales meeting. Here's how it goes. Hey, Zach, before we get the meeting started, do you mind if I kind of recap my understanding of your current situation so I can make sure we cover everything you want to cover? Yeah, sure. Hey, based on our last conversation, what's most important to you is blank, blank, blank. The reason why that's important to you is blank, blank, blank. What you want to talk about first is bum, 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 bum. Does all of that still match what you need? Got it. Did I miss anything? No? Okay, great. Has anything changed since we last spoke? That's how you want to introduce any planned sales conversation. It's going to be more effective and you're going to have a great meeting. Follow me for more tips on how to be successful in business and life.
Yeah. Clean your fucking ears out. I'm not fucking around.
No, sir.
If I don't have a fucking check by noon, I want the fucking car. So when you leave this fucking room, you go to Honor and pick up the fucking check. Or you go pick up my fucking car.
All right, you got it.
Don't eat coffee. Don't fucking put anything in your fucking fat ass fucking face.
Yeah.
Okay? Get my check or my fucking car.
You got it.
At noon, you don't have a job.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have one or the other. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What call?
I don't know what call it was. She's getting out of class. She will be here at 11.
It's 9:30. If there's a college anywhere in Nevada, okay, call her mother and tell her, call the fucking cunt. Tell her to get out of fucking class and get my fucking car here. Now!
You know you can't say any bad words.
Yeah.
You know the words I don't like you to say.
Yeah, we can say shut up.
No, that's not a nice word.
Yeah, we can say fucking asshole.
No, don't say that word. That's
We
a
can't
very
say
bad
that.
word.
Yeah, that's a very bad word.
Your prospects are in meetings all day. And when they're not in meetings, they're having meetings about having meetings. And then after the meetings, they're having meetings about how that meeting went. So by the time they've got the meeting with you about you and your product, they're gonna be so bored of meetings. So to make sure you make the most of your time and their time and keep them happy is to have a meeting agenda. And here are my top tips about having a meeting agenda.
The best salesman I ever saw told people, I left something in the car. Can I get your key to let myself back in? And I have a friend who's a consultant who says he never gets pushback on the price he offers for his services if he says one thing first. In each instance, they did something first.
Starting with the salesman who claimed he'd forgotten something in his car.
He created a sense of trust, because who do you let back into your house by giving them your key except someone you trust?
And that made people more likely to buy what he was selling?
Yes, because he had created a mindset in them that they were dealing with a trustworthy character.
And the consultant who never got pushed back on his fees?
He would show prospects his proposal and his $75,000 fee, and he would say, as you can tell, I won't be able to charge you $1 million for this.
And what does that do?
This is you, a run-of-the-mill sales rep, and these are 4 people you'll meet in sales.
Everyone has that one guy in the office who makes you say,
how the fuck did he get hired?
Then you remember this is sales, and education means nothing. Also just known as a sales manager, they'll always be asking you stupid questions like,
when's that deal coming in?
And?
Have you updated your pipeline yet?
And in worst case scenarios, they'll tell you irrelevant war stories.
Well, back in my day.
Constantly whining about their performance.
Oh my god, you guys. I am seriously so fucked. I literally have no deals in my pipeline right now.
The successful crybaby still finds a way to hit quota more than anyone else on the team.
Oh my god! They signed! I hit quota! 8 quarters in a row!
You hate the successful crybaby, but not as much as a cocky douchebag who chicks love but makes dudes want to say,
fuck that guy.
His hair is always perfect, but his wiener is probably really, really small. Fuck Travis. Luckily, as a run-of-the-mill salesperson, you're nothing like these people.
Sorry I'm late, boss.
Yeah, where the heck have you been? You missed a sales meeting. You know, there's only 2 excuses that I'll accept if you miss my sales meeting. 1, you were getting donuts and you brought some for the whole sales staff. Or 2, you got pulled over. Which one is it?
I got pulled over.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what the rule is if you got pulled over, right? Mm-hmm. Either you're a good salesperson and you talked yourself out of the ticket, which you can stay for the rest of the day and sell cars, you won't hear anything more about it from me. Or you're a bad salesperson and you got a ticket, and if you did get a ticket, you can go ahead and go home for the day. Which one is it?
I'm a bad salesperson.
Okay, so you got a ticket.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Fine, I'm going to take my donuts and go home then.
You got donuts?
Here's an important and urgent question. Why is the scheduling assistant so hard for people to grasp? You know if I'm available or not. You have full and unfettered access to my calendar per our company policy. Just pop open the scheduling assistant and have a look.
Y'all need some lip gloss. Y'all mouth getting dry talking about the same thing. Cause mine is.
Hey guys, I'm an island boy. I'm not gonna do that, I'm just kidding. Hey, so I wanted to come to you guys really quick and just talk about something that not a lot of people talk about, and that's bringing value to the surgeon conversations that you have. When you're going to set up a meeting or you're in that meeting, bring value to the table. Don't just sell a box when they're using a box. A lot of these products have very similar steps. They're very similar in general. You need to look for something that's going to fill a void for that surgeon. What's going to help him treat his patients better? And how do you uncover that? Typically, you find out what he's dealing with, the challenges, the difficulties from the staff around him, from his MA, his PA, the office manager, everybody that you can come in contact with, and they'll tell you where he's running into problems. And you need to know your competitor inside and out and how your solution fills their voids, and be able to bring that solution to the table because the doctor may have not have thought of that. And then bring that value. If you can help them treat their patients better, they're going to be extremely grateful for that.